Welcome, Leo, to your September monthly Power Path Tarot reading, a monthly tarot and astrology series created to help you unlock clarity, trust your intuition, and take aligned action. I'm Heather Ellis, and in these monthly readings, we explore four key dimensions: career and wealth, shadow work, past life insight, and strategy to help you stay grounded, empowered, and on your soul path. I created this series to help you build self-trust and navigate life shifts with purpose. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe. Whether you are here for the first time or are a longtime subscriber, welcome to the Dog Star Astrology and Tarot Pack. First up is a quick review of the astrology, and then we will dive into the cards. You can use the timestamps below to navigate around the video. And now let's explore what the universe has in store for you this month. Leo, there's some excitement happening in the sky for the month of September as we are entering eclipse season. I will be focusing on the eclipses and how and where they are impacting you based on your rising sign, as that provides more precision on the house that will be lit up in your natal chart. If you know your birth time, you can get a free natal chart using the link in the description below. If you do not know your birth time, you can look at how the eclipses will impact you through the lens of your sun sign. It is good to look at the big three if you know them. So your rising sign, your sun sign, and your moon sign. Your moon sign shows your emotional landscape and home life. Your sun sign is your vitality, your ego, and what you want to be known for and career. And your rising sign can be anything about you as it represents the self. Leo, the eclipse energy can manifest and play out up to six months to 1 year after the eclipse. So don't expect the big changes to be happening on the exact day of the eclipse. There are two eclipses in September: a full lunar eclipse on September 7th and a partial solar eclipse on September 21st. September 7th, there is a total lunar eclipse on top of the North Node in Pisces. So for Leo rising, this indicates intensity around a completion, fulfillment, revelation, or change about yourself and money from others. So again, this can take up to 6 months to completely unfold. And for Leo Sun, it is more about your career and these things happening in your career and your career path. And for Leo Moon, this would be about changes happening in your home life. Now, for Leo rising, though, this is happening on the 8th second house axis of money from others and money you earn. So this indicates changes in the hustle and bustle of money making and letting money like work for you, such as investments or spousal money. And on the upside, it does look like any changes that are occurring are likely to be positive, as Jupiter is in a positive aspect to the eclipse, bringing luck, opportunity, prosperity, and abundance. Now, September 21st, there is a partial solar eclipse in the sign of Virgo. This solar eclipse new moon represents new beginnings and change, but because the eclipse, this is a destined new beginning and change in your earnings, dietary habits, and how you make money and how you deal with your resources. So with the South Node here, this also indicates that this new beginning comes with a destined ending or release and letting go. So this could play out where you are assessing your money-making ability and budgetary changes to improve your money story. So that is the astrology that I have for you. Now let's jump into the cards. Leo, the first cards I pull are going to be for your career and wealth. So if you are someone who does not work, you are retired, for example, or you are a homemaker, then your career would be about your reputation, your place out in the world, what you are known for, what you have put your name to. And then also wealth, finances, that one applies to everybody. And wealth and finances can also include your house and home or where you live, because it's all about your stability, your security, and the things that you own, your possessions, are part of your wealth. Okay, so Leo, this first card here represents you. This is your energy for the month of September. And then this is your week 1. This is your week 2 in your career and wealth. This is week 3. I'm just going to tip this one a little bit there just so you can see. There's a glare on it. This is week 4. That's you wrapping up the month. And now the next card over here. This is your shadow work. So your shadow block, Leo. What's holding you back? This is your past life insight. So your karmic gifts. What were you born with? What talents and gifts were you born with in this lifetime? And then finally, we have an action strategy. So what you can do to make the most of the energy this month. Okay. So, Leo, your energy here is the Hierophant for the month of September. So, what I see as your energy here, I feel like you're the expert. You are the go-to person. You are guiding, mentoring, leading other people in your career and wealth. So if you are not a manager, you are not a supervisor, then you could be taking on some kind of leadership role, or people are coming to you for advice and guidance related to your job, your career, what you do. Maybe you're doing some coaching, maybe you're doing some contract work, but you're known as someone who knows what they're doing. You are a master in the energy of your, or master in your field. You are the expert. You are the go-to person. This is also about you. There could be, you could also be, for some of you, you could even be learning. If you don't feel like you are the master, the go-to person, you could be learning, but in a traditional way. So you could be apprenticing, or you could actually be taking some classes, some night classes, because the Hierophant is really about, it is about conformity, it is about conforming to society's norms, it is about traditions, but it's also about knowledge, traditional knowledge. So not from intuition, or intuitively downloaded and guided information, but it's about school information, like books, resources, traditional knowledge and wisdom that has been passed down from generation to generation, right? It can also be institutions and organizations, and this is why I'm saying going back to school, or you could be taking night classes and learning a little bit more to develop and enhance your skills to make you more to just enhance, give you more opportunities in your career is what you could be finding. For those of you though, where this isn't about career and it's about your finances and your wealth, you could be advising other people with their finances, or you could be going to an advisor and really seeking like a financial advisor or someone that can invest your money, and you're seeking out that advice from someone else, or dealing with a lot of banks and institutions in your career and finances. And so week 1 here, we have the moon, and the moon is telling me that there's things that are hidden, hidden information, hidden knowledge, but also trusting your intuition here. I feel like things are coming to light. So there could be some secrets or things that you just didn't know about or you weren't aware of, and that is all coming to light in the first week, and you will be made aware of it. But also any intuitive downloads that you get, make sure that you're trusting that. Just want to point that out. In week 2, you have the 9 of Wands. So I feel like in your career, you've been working towards some kind of goal. It's been challenging. It's been a bit difficult at times. Do know that you're almost there. The 9 of Wands does indicate one final obstacle, one challenge, but you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and that is what is coming in for you here. Week 3, we have the Knight of Cups here. So in week 3, you're actually taking action in your career. You're taking action with your finances or financial wealth. But whatever it is aligned with your emotions. So I do like seeing that. You're trusting your intuition, but it's also aligned with your emotions, even some creativity here. Because cups is generally, the Knight of Cups is usually offering your cup of love to someone, right? It's usually about our connections with others. But when we're looking at it in career and finances, then this is about, it relates to your money and your career, the money that you earn, but it's about doing it in a way that you feel emotionally happy and satisfied. So for some of you, you could be volunteering, you could be finding that whatever you're doing helps or impacts others' lives, it adds value to their lives. The other thing too, you could be working with other people in your career. So there could be some active networking going on as well in week 3. In week 4, whatever it is that you're doing, I do feel like that 9 of Wands energy, that one final obstacle and challenge, that you've overcome that by week 3, because by week 4 you have the 7 of Cups. You have all these opportunities, but whatever these opportunities are that are presenting themselves in your work or in your career here, they are opportunities that will make you feel emotionally fulfilled. So I do like this for you. For others of you where this isn't directly a career, but it's opportunities to make money, this could, or about your money and your finances, this can be with this Knight of Cups and this 7 of Cups. This can be about your house and home. So for some of you, you could be looking at like renovations in your home, spending money on your home, and to add value to it. And I don't really feel like it's a move, like as in you're buying and selling property. But it could be, and it could also be about like you finding a new place to live or renting out money, like if you rent. But I do feel like whatever it is, it's adding value to your house and home instead, and more like things like renovation, or maybe you're giving you know, your living room a little bit of a spruce up, like that kind of an energy here. But for many of you, this is more about your career. And then we're going to get into your shadow work. So your shadow work, oh, and I meant to pull an extra card for that. Sorry about that, Leo. I'll pull it right now. This is a shadow work oracle card, just for extra little insight and clarification on this card here. Okay. And what you have is, okay, so you have the 5 of Swords is your tarot card with your shadow work. And this is a card of, like, it can be winning, but winning at all costs, right? You could be, so winning at all costs means that, you know, maybe you did something underhanded or someone did something underhanded, and but it comes at a price, it comes at a cost. Like you win and you could end up burning bridges and losing friendships. That's an example, right? But when it comes to shadow work, this is really about that going inward, because swords is also mental energy. It's your communication, how we communicate, and the things that are going on in the mind. So it's looking at your thoughts, journeying, and you have this as your shadow work oracle card. You have journeying inward. So it's going inward, looking at your mind, looking at your thoughts, and where do your thoughts support you and where do they hinder you, Leo? So I really feel like this is like some of that self-talk and negative self-talk, and how that can harm you and hurt you and prevent you from how you essentially are talking yourself out of something. Okay. You have journey inward, and this one says that the path to enlightenment starts within you. So this is introspection and growth. And through that introspection, you can grow. You're going to grow, right? And I feel like that introspection, oh my goodness, I can't speak today. That introspection, you're going to realize some of the ways that you hold yourself back and you haven't even realized it in the past. And that is going to help you with that inner growth and development. So I do like that. And that's a way for you to overcome. That's your shadow work for the month of September. And then we get into your past life insight. So this is your skill, your hidden talent that you have, the gifts that you were born with in this lifetime. And you have the Page of Cups. This one really aligns with that Knight of Cups energy. And I just really feel like this is, the page is just below, falls just below the Knight in the tarot deck, right, of Cups. But so this is about information and communication related to the emotions, related to intuition, related to creativity, to community, to connection with others. But how I'm seeing this as like your superpower for the month, Leo, is you have this ability to really to think about others, you have this talent and ability for compassion, really, is what it is. And to say the right things at the right time to people, especially when they are down or hurting and things like that, or just feeling low, like are at a low where they're not believing in themselves. And you have this ability to really help lift people up. See the bright side, see the optimism, and you just have this natural compassion and ability for that. And that is your superpower. And that is what is helping you this month as well to shine and to be recognized and noticed, especially in the career area. Now, as your action plan, and your steps forward, you have the Eight of Cups. So if it doesn't serve you, if it doesn't raise you up, if you don't feel emotionally connected to it, if it doesn't inspire you, if you're not passionate about it, walk away from it. If it's not serving you in any way, walk away from it. Okay, and that's really what the Eight of Cups is. It's about walking away from the things that no longer emotionally inspire you or you're not emotionally connected to, and leaving that behind so you can find the things that you are emotionally connected to. And that really is your action plan for the month of September. Now we're going to dive in. Hold on before you go, because we are going to dive into some oracle cards. I think I forgot to mention that at the beginning. So this one here is an Attractor Abundance card. So this is about your abundance mindset for attracting abundance into your life. And you have directing my focus on what's thriving creates more of what I want. Yeah, so when you focus, and that's part of it too. So thriving, yes, thriving, growing, expanding, but also I see thriving is, I mean, that's also the things that you are emotionally connected to, right? Because that is the things that you want to focus on. And you tend to focus on, and that will make them grow more. So I just really feel like those connect, but focus on the things that are working, and the things that you're connected to will make them thrive, and it will create more of what you want. Now, this is a Magic of You Oracle card, and you have paradisiacal. So you are, you belong to paradise. Yeah, I really feel like this again is that connection to the heart space here. And that's really your message for you this month. Yeah. Okay. And so, Leo, I'm now going to pull an angel number card. So let's see what your angel number is for the month. And then I will wrap it up with an animal speak rune. Okay, so Leo, we have, 0220. And this says pleasure. Okay, I'm looking up in the camera up there to make sure that you can see it too. Okay, so other keywords associated with this number are leisure, rest, holiday, pleasure, love, affection, kindness, and happiness. And it says you are worthy of affection, leisure, and pleasure. If you tell your family and friends how you feel, you'll find that you're all on the same page and can work together effectively. Many people are rooting for you. If you spread love, it will find its way back to you multiplied. I like that. That's a very nice message for you. Okay. And now for your animal speak rune. The animal speak rune that you have, Leo, is you've got the skunk, which is boundaries. Okay, I'm going to set that right there. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can read the messages, because I want to make sure that I read all of the messages for you and don't miss anything. The skunk. Okay, so the skunk is all about boundaries. And it says that most animals only have one encounter with a skunk. Rarely it's deadly, but it's most memorable. If frightened or threatened, it will give warnings, and then it asserts itself by spraying. It can spray 10 to 12 feet quite accurately. Once an animal has experienced this, future encounters are avoided. There is respect for the skunk's boundaries. Now is the time to assert your boundaries. Give a warning, give it a second time, then do whatever is necessary. Do not shrink away. If you assert and hold your boundaries, things will work out for you. Others are trying to take advantage of you at this time. If you allow this, it will only continue in the future. Be self-assured and move forward at the speed that is comfortable for you. Do not allow others to take advantage of you. You deserve their respect. Now is the time to earn it. And those are your messages, Leo. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, click on that notification bell so you are notified when the October readings come out, as well as my weekly check-ins. I do post weekly videos as well for check-ins, just for an energy check-in. It's based on a pick a card style or pick a pile style. And also, please comment below. I would love to hear how this energy is playing out and what your options are at the end of the month. I hope you enjoy this. Take care, Leo.